Danger!
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another episode of World of Warcraft. Episode 2, to be specific. So, I have now got a guild. Dratconian, it's called. Currently, let's see how many people we've got in right now. Looks like the other guy here has added 2 more new people. So if you're interested in coming and joining me, all you need to do is just add the character Dratnos as a friend, or any of these officers, so Reshi would be the other one right now. And then whenever they're online, just ask them. I've got something. Somebody sent me some mail that says, "Hello, Horde lover, for the Alliance." Oh, well, that's a problem. Okay, delete. So, today we're going to go do Vital Intelligence. And again, my guild, let's see. It's not a high-level guild, so if you're interested in getting the perks of a high-level guild, you'll have to find somewhere else for at least the time being until we can level it up a bit. But actually, we can level the guild. So guilds in World of Warcraft are basically groups of people that can play together and that share some certain rewards. So we can get all these kind of cool item-based rewards at different guild levels. We can also get guild-based perks. So when we get to level 2, for example, everybody in the guild is going to get a 5% increase to experience gained from killing monsters and completing quests. So you can see how these perks would be super awesome. A lot of them are actually pretty good. You get like 10% boosts to pretty much everything you could ever want 10% boosted. So we're leaving this this little newbie area here. This is almost every race has a starting zone that's got this little wall here. And if the enemy comes in and like if the Alliance tried to come in here, there are super high level guards that would kill him. So now that we get out here, yeah, these level 85 guards would cause trouble for Alliance that would come and try and be annoying. But now out here, we don't have that luxury, although we can't be attacked, so it's not a big deal. But they could, for example, keep killing our quest mobs if they wanted to do that. Mob is an abbreviation for mobile, and that means like a mobile enemy, and it's come to mean any enemy. It's like, that's a mob. That's a mob. I'm not a mob, neither are other players. It's like NPCs, basically, that we can attack. So, looks like our first... I actually haven't really played this leveled up as an undead since Cataclysm, so I haven't really played through all this. So this should be fun times. Looks like our quest is going to be turned in here. Halston Estate. There's an abomination there, stitched together from multiple bodies. Looks like we can sell our stuff to him as well. I can just hit sell junk and it'll sell all my greys. That's added by an add-on. So for those of you wondering why you weren't able to watch the earlier video on... Ooh, I'll keep that actually. On your iPad or iPhone, it's because there was a content ID match. So because I had that cutscene in there, they actually recognized that audio snippet and then handed over control of ads and whether it could be played on a mobile to World of Warcraft, basically. And they say no playing on a mobile, basically. But this one shouldn't have the same problem because there's not going to be a cutscene in it, and so they won't recognize that content. And it's not a copyright strike or anything. It's just a little something that. It's kind of annoying, but it's not bad. Right, so, humans are notoriously fickle creatures. The farmers to the west are no exception. Sure, they may be plowing their fields peacefully now, but tomorrow they may be raising their scythes against us. The Alliance looms close by in Gilneas, that's where the Worgen live, and the power of Stormwind looms to the south. Stormwind is the main human capital. Any of these could recruit these tillers and use them as a wedge against us. I want them dead. See to it that it's done.
Beware
okay?
the living.
And Apothecary Johan. What have we here? You look like a fledgling warrior. If you hope to prove yourself to the Dark Lady, you need to learn the ways of the Forsaken. To the west, you'll find a farm. Humans infest the land like mold on a rotting corpse. And worse yet, the Scarlet Crusade patrols nearby from their tower. Teach these scum a lesson and steal 10 of their precious pumpkins. Once you have 10, bring them back to me. Okay.
What now?
Sounds good. So those are both over this way. Back towards the gates of our newbie village, except over there. You can see, oh, there's another quest actually that I've missed there. I'm going to run back and get that. Eventually we'll be able to move faster than this when we get a mount, but for now, this is our speed. Also, so I've got 19 remaining recruiter friends. That's for people who don't have this game but are interested in having it.
What is it?
You work hard your whole life, and what do you get? Killed by a plague. Then you work harder in on death, and what do you get? Money, yes, and a small estate with a few pesky hangers on, but happiness? Not so much. I'm lonely in my old age, Dratnos. I need a companion. Use this leash on one of the murlocs at the Whispering Shore. Murlocs are a little annoying race of fish people. To the northwest. You'll have to weaken it first before it can be leashed. Then bring it back to me.
Trust no one.
Okay, so that looks like, yeah, that's up there. We can either do that. I'll figure out whether we'll do that now or not, based on how I feel. So yes, I have 19 remaining recruiter friends. If you don't have an account in this game but would like to, send me a YouTube PM with an email address, or just email me at dratnos@gmail.com, and I'll send you over a link. I do need your email address for that one. And if you have an account that's been deactivated since before like March, let me know and then I can Scroll of Resurrect you. However, I only get 2 of those per day. So, right now there's a queue. It's not a big queue yet, but it might start getting big. So, be aware that it might take some time. But I'll also need an email or one of your old character and realm combos. Oops, we are in serious trouble here. That is not good. Run away. Oh god, I'm dead. If he doesn't... Alright. So we probably shouldn't have engaged 2 at the same time there, and I probably shouldn't have been talking while playing. Alright, leaving combat. Whew! Alright, these guys look like they're going to be a little bit tougher than we'd previously expected. Also, if you're wondering why my experience bar now is blue, it's because I'm rested. After logging out for a while, you become rested. You become more rested if you log out in a city or like an inn, but you still get rested wherever you log out, as long as you're logged out. And so for the next, up until I reach that point, I'm going to be earning double experience from kills. You can see I've already just gone through all of it because I'm at such low level I gain experience very quickly. That stops pretty soon. Alright, so we probably need to pull these guys back so that they don't bring their friends. You can see this is like the first instance of hostile mobs we have. Ones that'll actually attack us if we get close. Okay, keep him away from his friends. We'll take them one at a time. We also need to get to those pumpkins, so our priority targets are the ones that'll stop us from taking a pumpkin. Because we want to get 10 pumpkins before getting 10 people, if at all possible. Because we don't want to have to kill extra people. That would make us be less efficient and take more time than necessary. Alright, we should be able to charge this guy. Yeah. Because he's nice and out of the way. Little Tirisfal farmhand. Again, Tirisfal is the name of this region. It didn't used to be undead. This actually used to be a kind of secondary human kingdom. Probably even bigger than Stormwind. In its day, called Lordaeron. That was the one that Arthas was the prince of. But then, because of Arthas's actions, basically, the whole area got turned to undead. And then Sylvanas, the Banshee Queen, freed herself from Arthas's control and took her Forsaken that she freed and made a base in the old city of Lordaeron called Undercity now. And we'll go there in a few episodes, probably. We'll probably get there soonish. Not too soon, maybe. Maybe around level 10. Cool! Let's go charge another dude here. So... Let's see. I had a thing to say. I did. I had something to say. But evidently I don't anymore. Oh, yes! If you want me to speed up these kind of killy sections, let me know and I can do that. For now, I'm just going to show you everything and kind of talk to you, maybe tell you a little bit about lore if I can, or have a few insights, or just thinking aloud while I'm doing these killy bits. But if you want me to speed up through them, let me know and I can do that quite easily. It'll just mean that it'll take me a bit longer to produce each episode, because they'll have a bit more content in each of them. Okay, we've got a lovely little patch of 4 pumpkins over here that we can get to, probably without killing any new people. And also, we happen to be up near the shore for the Fields of Grief, it looks like. Or for the Murloc thing. So we'll go ahead and do that after. Ooh, hello. Okay, we got an enemy. He found us. It was a valiant effort to escape him. Uh-oh. This guy's getting some... Oh, he's tossed some dirt at us. That's just caused that to happen. We just ran around aimlessly for a little bit there. Uh-oh. It's a close one. It's getting close. Oh, this is not good. Got him. Whew. See this corpse. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Yeah, that'll be fine. We'll regen the rest. Yeah, there we go. 100% health. Whew. I'm thinking a sword and shield might be a little bit of a better build to keep us nice and survivable. Alright, we need to kill 3 more farmers. Does that count? Yes. Does that count? No. Alright, so we probably want to just stay over near the fields for now. Hiya! You can see that the charge pathing is sometimes a little goofy. You saw how it took me around in a little bit of a circle through there. Ah, you see, when I get good hits, these guys go down like butter cut by a hot knife. Charge! No, no, no! You took my family, but you won't take my land. These guys are sad. They're very sad. This is what humans look like, by the way. The game's graphics quality is fairly low because it's designed to be runnable on pretty much anything, and the cartoony style is actually endearing to many people, myself included. Yeah. You can see that little spiral effect over their head. That means that they're stunned and they can't do anything. It's almost a universal, like, there are very few cases where you'll see that effect over something that's not stunned. Yes. Because we stun them for 1.5 seconds with our charge. Alright. We've killed our Tirisfal farmers. We're ready to return to Fields of Grief if we want. However, I want to go do that Murloc thing that the Lord wanted me to do. The Lord of that estate. So, let's head on down here. There's typical Murloc dwellings. They always look like that. And we should see them. We've just discovered a region. When you discover an area, by the way, you get some experience, which is nice. Right, so there's a Murloc. Looks like we need to attack him and bring him down to lower health, and then we can use this guy. I'm just going to move it here because my clicking on things in the objective region. Normally when you have a quest item, you can click here to use it, but for some reason that doesn't work for me. I'm not sure why. So I'm just going to press 2 when he gets down to low health. Yeah, okay. Try and get another attack off. Ooh, he parried, okay. One more. Okay, no more, no more. There we go. Murloc Leash. Phew! Got him. He's captured. We've captured the Vilefin guy. And let's kill this Darkhound for funsies. Hiya! Eventually combat gets a bit more exciting because I'll have more abilities than just spamming one. But for now, it's good to learn the basic mechanics of this game. Did I loot that? Yeah, I did. My inventory, as you can see, this is Bagnon mod. Normally you'd have to have like your backpack, and then when you get other bags that you can add to your backpack, you can see here that there's different bag slots. Ooh, we pulled something. We'll just run. It's not a problem. Normally, when you add different bags, you have to open them up in different windows, which becomes a big pain, but this just unifies them in one place, which is nice. Also, I can see items from another one of my characters with this mod, and I can search through it, so if I wanted to, like, go for a shield, you can see that it grayed out everything that didn't have the word shield in the title, or that wasn't a shield, I guess. Wow, it's pretty good, because there's not even the name shield in the title, but it is a shield, in fact, and it knew that. So that's cool. Almost there. This is, this style of architecture that you see here wasn't, this Forsaken architecture was introduced in Wrath of the Lich King. Before that, it was mostly just, decrepit human buildings, but now they've actually got this unique kind of purpley, angular, column-y architecture that's really cool. Purple is the undead color, for the most part. You've the makings of a mighty warrior, undead. Sorry if my voices change, I don't remember them all the time. I heard the cries of those humans from all the way over here. Perhaps we will be rid of this human blight. Perhaps soon we will be rid of this human blight. Alright, I'm gonna take the one-handed weapon, because it's... if I compare it by holding shift, you can see it only reduces my damage per second by 0.3, but it'll let me wear a shield. So I'm gonna put that on and equip a shield. And now, this is how I'm gonna look when I'm attacking and stuff. Right. We need someone with initiative, like yourself, to drive the Scarlet Crusade to the grave. Prove to me you are capable of serving the Dark Lady by traveling west to the tower, past the Soladin farmstead, and slaying 10 warriors of the Scarlet Crusade. Oh, that sounds like it's gonna be fun. Were you able to gather the 10 pumpkins yet, Dratnos? You have performed your bidding well, young warrior. You are proving yourself to be quite an asset to the Dark Lady's army. These pumpkins have a purpose, warrior. They'll be the delivery mechanism for my latest batch of plague, which should be a particularly painful and virulent concoction. That's a running through line, like in every Forsaken zone they develop some sort of plague. However, the plague requires a few rare ingredients. We'll need marrow petals, which grow at the bottom of Stillwater Pond, just to the east of here. We'll also need Zavrin's thorn, which grows on the rocky cliffs to the northwest. Finally, we need some briny sea cucumbers, found in the surf off Whispering Shore. Alright, so that's like a go and collect things quest. But if I do it, I'll get a 6-slot bag, which would be nice. And male boots, which would also be nice. And let's go ahead and turn in our old Murloc here. I should get the credit for returning him. There it is.
I'm listening.
Oh, look at him. Isn't he the most adorable thing you've ever seen? Thank you, Dratnos. I feel more energetic already. Ow. That's nice. This game isn't really so cut black and white. Oh, look, he's appeared now, and he's called Speckle. And he actually lives here now. So this game, the morality of this game isn't black and white. Traditionally, people think, like, the Horde is bad, and the Alliance is good, but it's really not that simple. The most evil race is the Forsaken. They are the most, like... If you had to pick one that was the most evil, it would be the Forsaken. But the rest of the Horde races, and even some of the Forsaken, it's always a bit questionable. Like, there's things that they're doing when the Orcs do things, and it's usually... Like, usually it's morally justifiable on both sides, or morally not justifiable on both sides. Oh, we just leveled up by discovering Stillwater Pond, which is where we're going to get Marrow Petal. So we'll just head on down here. Shloop! Now, you can actually get a profession that allows you to research, or to gather useful flowers. It's called Herbalism. And it's one that I probably won't be getting. But what it'll do is, it'll let me actually gather flowers that you could then use for a bunch of different things. Different other professions, for example. Like making potions, or like making glyphs, which are little things that improve different abilities that each character can have. So, but for now, these aren't actually useful flowers, these are quest item flowers, so we can gather them regardless of our skill in Herbalism. You only get 2 professions. You get 2 professions, and you get 4 secondary skills. And everybody gets the same 4 secondary skills. You can get, Fishing, which allows you to fish. First Aid, which lets you make bandages. Archaeology, which lets you find, like, artifacts from the past. And, one more, which is... Oh my goodness, what is the last secondary profession? Hang on. Secondary skill. Wow. Look, I've got my auto run turned on, so I can just keep on going, keep on walking here. Secondary professions. Oh, cooking would be the last one. Cooking allows you to take like meats and cook them together and make different things that you can eat for both health and stat boosts. Temporary stat boost. So those are, you get all those secondary professions, and then you can pick 2 production or gathering professions. Gathering professions would be Herbalism, which lets you get flowers, basically. Mining, which lets you mine ore. Or skinning, which lets you skin dead animals, usually, and take their leather. And then all of those feed into a bunch of different production professions, like Alchemy, which lets you make potions. Blacksmithing, which lets you take, like, ores and smelt them up, and then craft them into some cool, useful things. Actually, the smelting comes with mining, but you can use, like, smelted ores to make different cool things. Enchanting, which lets you take rare items, disenchant them for their magical essences, and then enchant existing items so that they do better at things, which is useful. It's a good way, if you're leveling up especially, you're going to get a bunch of items that you can disenchant. Then there's tailoring, which basically takes cloth and makes cloth items, because you'll find a lot of cloth killing humanoid enemies. And there's leatherworking, which lets you take the leather that you've skinned, or that other people have skinned off animals, or yourself, using skinning. And then you can create armor out of that. There's jewel crafting, which lets you take ores, basically, and sift through them for jewels. Or also you can just find jewels in, like, loot. And you take those jewels and you can make, like, pendants, and then you can actually cut gems and socket them in armor at high levels for different stat bonuses. These are all very high-level or not high-level concepts as in complicated, but high-level as in stuff we won't have to deal with for a while. So as far as my professions here go, I think that the optimal ones, because there are optimal ones, you can play this game optimally or you can play it not optimally, usually. The optimal ones would probably be jewel crafting and blacksmithing, from my understanding of professions. However, mining is one that allows you to make money and actually will finance either jewel crafting or blacksmithing. However, if you take jewel crafting and blacksmithing, you're going to require a lot of incoming money. So I'm going to wait a while, I'm going to see. If there's a chance that people are just going to be, like, mailing me random money, then I might pick up both jewel crafting and blacksmithing. But otherwise, mining/jewel crafting or mining/blacksmithing will probably be the professions I go with. Oh, one more profession called inscription lets you take plants, basically, and mill them for their inks. and then inscribe different scrolls and different glyphs that you can then use to increase the different abilities. If you look here, we have a list of all these different abilities that we can get at different levels. Like, you see here, we have like 3 in the arms tree right now, and we'll end up having this many at least, and more if we specialize. Fury, same thing. Oh, we can actually go get Victory Rush right now. I should do that. And Protection as well. I'm not sure which spec I'll be playing, because in this game, there are 3 different... Hello, is that a rare spawn? That looks like a rare spawn. Mod, yes. So you can tell he's a rare spawn because he looks different, and when I have that, it says rare here. If you don't have X-Pearl raid frames, you'll have a different... You'll see a silver dragon around their portrait. That's how you'll know they're rare. So we're gonna go ahead and kill him, because rare mobs often have better loot, and they're also not usually that difficult to kill. Some of them are both rare and elite. Elite basically means they are more difficult to kill, and you're usually not going to be able to do it by yourself. Here you can see we're taking him down. Oh, we pulled another one. We're so dead. We are in so much trouble right now. Run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, run, run. 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 Do not want. Oh, we're dead. Alright, there's our first death. So when you die, even if you're undead, you can die. It happens. You get 6 minutes before you have to release your spirit. You release your spirit, and you go over to the nearest spirit healer. That's all the way in Brill over here, so now we have to either walk all the way back, or we could just resurrect right there. However, it's usually a better idea to walk all the way back, because there are a bunch of downsides associated with using the spirit healer to resurrect. So if you use the spirit healer to resurrect, especially after the first few levels, it gets pretty bad, because that's how items lose their durability, is by using the spirit healer to resurrect. You'll lose like 25% durability on all your items, which costs a lot to repair. And if your items ever run out of durability, they break until you repair them. So it's a bad thing. You'll have to keep pumping money in if you keep reviving at the spirit healer. And if you revive at the spirit healer, once you get past like level 20, I think, there starts to be a time-based penalty associated with it. You get 10 minutes of what's called spirit sickness or resurrection sickness. And that you basically become useless for those 10 minutes. You can't actually like kill anything. You do 25% of your normal damage, even less actually, because there's a bit of compound effect. You do 25% of your original damage, but that you also lose a lot of your stats, so you're doing even less damage. It's a bad thing. Basically, spirit healing is something you should only do if your corpse is not going to be accessible, or if you're being camped. If there's like Alliance standing on your corpse, and you're never gonna be able to escape there. However, there's a benefit now associated with just with taking your ghost and running back to your corpse, is that your ghost moves at plus 50% speed. So there we go, we're back. You can see now there's a skeleton on the floor. Every time somebody dies, they leave a skeleton for like a few days, so you can see where other people have died, or yourself. That used to be us, that skeleton there. But we're back, and now we're this skeleton here. Dying is always a bit weird with undead, because, well, they're undead. Alright, we're gonna take this guy nice and far back here. We don't want... Oh, no! Have we really? Okay. Let's just keep on backing up, see if we can't kill this guy before running away. It's good to back up so that we can keep dodging, because if they were attacking us from behind, we wouldn't be able to dodge or block. Oh god, we're gonna die again, aren't we? Can I get him? Can I get him? Yes, I got him, and the other guy ran away. Oh, that was lucky. Nicely done. Let's eat him up. And you can see, normally you'd get like a rare item with stats on it. However, we only ended up getting... Murloc Fin and a small brown pouch, which was automatically equipped for us because of one of the mods. So now you can see that we have 6 extra inventory spots because we've equipped that small brown pouch. So that's actually quite useful. Let's go ahead and return now. Oh, we should kill the Scarlet Warriors. Let's do that. Hiya! Doom, 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 doom. Hiya! More killing. Good stuff. Yes. Awesome killingfulness. Hiya! Got him. Got him. Saladin farm set again. So the Scarlet Crusade, as I said, they were formed back when the undead were first becoming a problem under Arthas. And they were formed by some really cool people. Some really big lore characters. However, they kind of went bad in that they now oppose a lot of things ever. Like, I think there's even some alliance races that they have a problem with. And so they're hostile to pretty much everybody. There's a better version of them called the Argent Dawn. They are a alliance or a group that's only against the Scourge, not the Forsaken. Because the Scourge are the ones controlled by Arthas, or that used to be controlled by Arthas, and they're evil. And they're mindless slaves. But then there's the Forsaken, and we're free people. We're just trying to make our little way in life. Oh, we've gained a Scarlet Letter. Oh boy, I love this quest. This quest has a bunch of references to the book, The Scarlet Letter. So, we found an item that begins a quest. It says, a piece of correspondence from the local lieutenant. Lieutenant Gebler, how curious that you would decide to take a prisoner. An undead one at that. What were you thinking? Do you think that, just because of the prisoner's former status, that she would be above the edicts of the Scarlet Crusade? This is most troubling, Gebler. I would remind you that there are penalties for such behavior. I command you to execute the prisoner at once. She is no longer one of us. Ooh, so they captured an ex-Scarlet Crusade member. Cool. We've found the Scarlet Palisade. Looks like an area that the Scarlet Crusade is fortified. Yes, here they say, you carry this taint of the Scourge. Prepare to enter the Twisting Nether, which is basically where you go when you die, I believe. Hiya! Alright, we're a bit low on health. It's going to take us a little bit longer now to get up to 100% health, so we'll just cannibalize, because why not? And let's charge in. The Scarlet Crusade shall smite the wicked and drive evil from these lands. Misguided fools. Let there be stabbing. And slicing. But mostly stabbing. Well, actually, I don't really do any stabbing. That would be the rogue class. We are playing a warrior. Warrior's all about slashing and awesomeness. Alright, so the quest for the Scarlet Letter to find that prisoner is up in that tower. So we're going to try and charge to avoid this guy and these guys. We're just going to try and charge this guy and hope that they don't notice. Can we do it? Yeah, we can. Alright, we'll pull him back here. Zoom on up. Make sure that there's not patrols coming in either direction. No, they're not. Okay, good. And take down the warrior. Not a problem. Gotcha. And we're a bit low on health here. Do we have any food on us? No, but we're getting linen cloth. So linen cloth is a thing that you would use for tailoring. You could spin it up and make bolts of linen cloth and then use those to make various cloth items. Alright, we have an enemy here. Let's see if we can charge him. There we go. Hiya! Good old fight going on here. We're doing a bit less damage, although not that much less because we've got a one-hander. And we do have more armor because we've got a shield, and it can also block things. Blocking doesn't make you take no damage, it makes you take less damage. You can also dodge, which makes you take no damage, and parry, which makes you take no damage. They each have slightly different dynamics, and you can only parry if you have, like, a weapon. So, like, a class without a weapon, like a druid in bear form. So there's a class called druid that lets you transform into animals. A druid in bear form is not able to parry because he doesn't have a weapon, but he can dodge. So there's, those are your different ways of avoiding damage, basically. Alright, let's see if we can just nom on this guy here. Nom 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 nom. Not guy, actually. That would be a female. Although it's often tough to tell with the human-female model, because it's not very feminine, I guess. Right. Scarlet Warrior up there. Is there another one up there? Because if there is, we should probably try and pull this one down safely. Light condemns all who harbor evil. Now you will die. Alright, there, see, we just got a dodge off there. And doing some good old damage here. Hiya! The nice part about this game is that you can go pretty much everywhere you see, and the world is gigantic. So it's if you like getting immersed in this kind of game, you'll get immersed quite easily in this one.
What would you ask?
What are you doing here? This is the person that we found at the starting area. So she must be an ex-Scarlet Crusade member. I'm here to rescue you. First of all, I don't need to be rescued. Second of all, I'd never allow myself to be rescued by an abomination like you. Lillian, you're one of the Forsaken, like me. Which brings the question, why did the Scarlet Crusade put you in a cage? They usually kill the undead on sight. I'm not undead. Not for long, anyway. My father will rescue me, I know it. Your father?
Our time will...
Yes, wait! Be quiet! I hear the lieutenant approaching! There's Scarlet Lieutenant Gebler. He's level 15. He will absolutely decimate us, but I have a feeling he's not going to actually attack us. I guess we should go ahead and... Like, you can see we can't actually attack him. The time has come, my little captive. Word has come back from your father. Gebler, you came. What did he say? High Priest Voss denounces you as a daughter. He's ordered that you be executed immediately. Immediately. What? No, this can't be! Gebler, you know me, we were friends once! The High Priest sends his regrets. He had hoped that one day you would become a powerful weapon against our enemies. Unfortunately, you were too dangerous in life, and you're far too dangerous in death. I will enjoy killing you, you scourged witch. Phew! That just happened.
What is
Okay.
it?
Gebler! Father, why would you? The world of the living may have turned its back on me, but I'm no damned scourge. Just go! So you can see she just killed that guy with an attack that I've never even seen before.
Yes.
Alright, so we found her, and now we just go, I guess. Before she kills us, is the assumption, I believe. Cool. Let's hop on down here. Out of this little outpost. Da-da-da-da-da-da. There we go, there's the exit. Hopefully we'll only pull one of them on our way out, because we still need to kill one more. Oh, there we go, there's our pull. Alright, let's kill him. Hiya! He just parried our attack there. If you do it right, these battles can actually look pretty cool, like one-on-one. Hiya! Hiya! And he should be down right now. That lovely sound of a human death. Ah, ah, ah. It's music to any Horde player's ears. Yes. Yes. By the way, to those of you that have unsubscribed to me because I play Horde, thank you. Goodbye. Much appreciated. Right. Tirisfal Glades. Once more, we've exited the Scarlet area. We now have 3 quests to return. We have that one where we collected the plants for the, to make the plague, and these 2 related to the Scarlet Palisade. Now, in some places, there's a clearly defined, like, best way to do the quest in order so that you don't have to retrace your footsteps, but I don't know that for this area, because I've never actually leveled up through here, I don't think, since Cataclysm, since they changed all the questing around. So, it's good, because I rarely play Undead. Undead is the race that I play least frequently, I think, among all the Horde races. So, we'll just keep on walking here. Keep on walking. Keep on walking along. Walking towards that, the little house over there. Seems like a fine idea. Probably a good little place to call this episode an end. Probably, when we turn in these quests. Have a little bit of quest text. A little bit of quest text to turn in. And then we'll do another episode. Another little episode. Seems like a good idea, maybe. I think I'm going to pre-record a few episodes to go over over next week. So if you join my guild between now and when you see the next episode come up, don't worry. I think I'm pre-recording some because I'm super busy next week, and so I'm going to pre-record a few episodes. But let's turn in these quests first.
What now?
Most excellent warrior. Your skill in the art of combat is undeniable.
Farewell.
You can see we just gained some reputation with the guild as well. You gain guild reputation, which lets you do different things in your guild as well. That's a new thing with Cataclysm as well. A letter. What does it say? The Scarlet Crusade takes no prisoner. That they would do so with this young woman? Curious. The powers that you describe are even more curious. She passed through the bars of her prison and killed her captor? Why hadn't she done that in the first place?
Watch your back.
I've got a feeling this will be my best batch yet, good warrior. Excellent work, Dratnos. Now, here comes the fun part. Ooh, we might do the fun part on camera. Actually, I'll do that next episode. So next episode, we get to do the fun part here. I don't know what that entails, but it's going to be bad for whoever the test subjects are. Thanks, everybody, for watching. This has been Dratnos.